Now, it is time to put a stop to this madness of Forex traders walking in interviews claiming that they are millionaires and billionaires, that Forex trading has bought them, I don't know, GLEs, Mercedes-Benz, BMW. Within a very short time, within 6 months, these guys are walking around with expensive cars. And when some of us say we are Forex traders, somebody expects me also to flaunt my GLE. Somebody expects me to be a millionaire also, like these Forex influencers who are flaunting all over. These boys who claim they are Forex traders and they are making billions and millions every day, they now need to tell us the truth. You see, they are influencing the country in the wrong way. They have to tell us the truth. When I say I'm a Forex trader and I don't seem like I have a lot of money, people don't understand that I do Forex just like any other business. By the way, in Forex, there is gradual capital growth. Pesa ina move pole pole sana. And you have to build your account slowly. You build your account slowly, you manage risk just like in any other business. And you have to document your performance so that you can watch how you are growing slowly. It's not a get rich quick scheme. I never entered Forex trading hoping to make 40 million a day and to make $1 billion within a year. No. So when these boys move to interviews and then they say, we have made a lot of money. Now, I want interviewers now to attack these boys with good questions. Ask them, how did you make this money? And ask the right questions. Don't ask those questions you are asking at how did you make your first million? That's not the right question. Ask them the technicalities of trading, the mechanics of trading. Go into the real trading itself and ask them using Forex terms. They should explain to you fundamental and technical analysis and what they did to make all that money. I am making this video because I saw Tony Mwirigi interviewing this boy called Chuka Kenyan Prince, and the boy was claiming the way he rose quickly from poverty to billionaire status without a clear path. And when young boys look at that, they also think that they can follow his path and then become billionaires, and that involves losing money and being scammed and being conned. You did the right thing to ask the first question. The first question you asked that boy is, show me your phone. That was a good question, Tony Mwirigi, because it could have helped you to understand if indeed this boy is a trader. But he said, my phone is with my sister. Now, bro, your phone is with your sister and you are a billionaire. A billionaire working without security, and it is your sister who has a phone. Not even your PA, not even your employees, not even in your office. You left it in your office. You have given it to your sister. Your sister is holding the phone of a billionaire. So he dodged that question, but I wanted you to take that phone. And after taking that phone, I wanted you to open the trading app so that we can see the trader dashboard. We wanted to see his trading history. And that phone, it was easier for us to see now the charts and the open positions and even ask him questions. He had to explain to us the process of trading, how he's managing to make money using that phone from that app. But he dodged that, and the boy is very smart. He knew that if he provides that phone, you can access the history, the chart, trading app, the broker dashboard, and you can see history and ask him questions. So the boy was smart actually, and he evaded that question. You would have stopped the interview from there, because without proving that the boy is a trader using that phone, it was impossible to ask the follow-up questions. And you can see you failed even to get proper answers from the follow-up questions. Like, for example, when you ask this boy that, how can we prove you are a trader? The guy is telling you that go to my TikTok. You cannot prove that somebody is a trader by going to their TikTok videos. TikTok videos do not prove the ability of trading. TikTok videos don't show the history very well. The trading app, you cannot find it on that video. You cannot see the history and the performance there. He's telling you to go there so that he can deceive you. Now simple minds go to those videos and they are deceived and they are told to go to this link and deposit your money. You see, these boys have to tell us how they make their money. They should stop avoiding these important questions. And we were not even interested in his balance. We don't want your balance because we know you are lying when you say you are a billionaire. You are lying. Billionaires are known. Okay? We just want to see how are you trading. We just want to see your trading because you claim you are a trader. So we must learn from you and we must see this trading. Now you can't demonstrate it. Like, for example, when you ask that boy how he became successful, I expected him to explain how he used Forex trading to become successful, how he got money, how he invested in Forex, which strategy he used, which leverage he used to become successful. Instead, The guy is just saying, I took risks, I was consistent, then I made some losses. Which losses? Because you've not told us where you got money from, but you made losses. Which losses? I made losses, then I made profits. That you took risks, you were consistent, you made losses, then you made profits, and now we should trust you. Not all of us are fools. And this is why I'm telling interviewers to also understand trading before they can interview these Forex influencers. You don't ask them, how did you become successful? They convince you by telling that we took risks and we just became successful. Ask that person about their strategies. Which strategy are they using to trade? And by the way, this is why I like people like AminFX. AminFX is very open to tell you how he's trading. And this is why it is very difficult for me to doubt that boy. That boy is called the Kenyan Prince. Because he can tell you his strategy that he's using. He was not afraid to show his back end to Muaf. They are very free Forex traders and they can explain that. But this boy, which strategy is he using? Can he explain his entries? Can he explain his exits? Like the way AminFX was doing on Obina Live. We saw it live. Can this boy show us how he's managing risks the way AminFX was doing? What leverage is this boy using? What is his position sizing? Does he even know what position sizing is? Please, you would have asked him those questions. I want journalists who are focusing on such technical questions. Ask that boy about expectancy and liquidity. Let that boy explain to us the market sessions, the technical and fundamental analysis of trading. And these people cannot explain to us if you cannot ask those questions. Tony Mwirigi, always prepare for these scammers. When they come to your show, prepare for all these things. I know you may not understand how to do Forex. You may not understand how the market works. You may not even have this trader app on your phone. You may not be knowing how to analyze the dashboard and how to look at the history. You may not know the market sessions and the position sizing and all the entries, exits, the strategies that you are using and all that. You may not know. But at least when going to interview these boys, prepare and attack them with those questions. Ask him to explain. I am not asking you to do this because I hate this boy. I don't hate him. All his life he says he is trading. He is calling himself a trader all day, all night. He is calling some of us poor and he is rich because of trading. So he has come to the interview. Now you are the interviewer. Bring out the trading in this boy. Bring out the trading itself. We don't want to hear very general statements like you are consistent, you took risks, you made losses, the profit. So you are poor, you had 100 shillings, you lose 100 shillings and you make $1 billion. You lost 100 and you made $1 billion. How mysterious. And I was listening to his story. The boy has a very good story. I like people who start from humble backgrounds. And I think he knows that when he says he started from a humble background, everybody will trust him and say that, wow, this boy started from below, now he's on top. No. This boy says that he was washing dishes and he was doing marketing of a restaurant. So if you are washing dishes in a restaurant and you are doing marketing of a restaurant, those are jobs of very poor. That is extreme poverty, right? So if you are in that extreme poverty and you are buying phone on credit, he said that his first phone, he bought it on credit. So you are poor and you are buying a phone on credit. So how did you access your first capital? Can you please tell us how you access your first capital? Tony Mwirigi did not ask that because he did not prepare very well for the interview. And how did you end up owning a luxury car within a short time? Is this car yours? And if it's yours, how did you own it? Don't say that, how much did you buy this car? No, we don't need those questions. How did you acquire money to buy this? Which account did you use? What was your capital? What amount of capital did you use? How did you build your account? What profits do you withdraw every day? You see? And the boy may say that, okay, I'm not a Forex trader. I am a binary trader. And growing from poverty to billionaire status within months, not even years. These are just months. Within months in binary options. Bro, we understand binary options. Some of us have tried these things. We are freelancers. And when we experience problems, we have to try these things. So when we try them, do not make us look like we are fools. These things cannot make you a billionaire within a very short time. So Tony Mwirigi, The next time you call these boys called traders, do not go into general questions. You are asking them, how did you make your losses? You are focusing on the motivational aspect of the interview. And then they tell you, no, go to my TikTok. Go to my, like I was watching an interview where Mwaf was interviewing this boy called Onyangotet. And Onyangotet was telling him that I cannot show you my back end. If you want to see how I am trading, go to my Telegram channel. Go to my Telegram channel. You will see there I post there every day, And then he calls us brokies. We understand, bro. We are brokies. We have no problem. We are brokies. But where is your account? Can you show us how you are trading? What is your position sizing? We just want to see, bro. Because you say you are a trader and we are poor. Okay, we have a brain, but we are poor. Now, you want to teach us. You want us to join your Telegram channel. At least show us your back end. You could not show us your back end. You are advising us to go to Telegram channel and your TikTok. Now, when we go there, you tell us that there is a link on your bio. We click that link on your bio to do what now? To do what? Is that... Bro, we have to bring out real information from these boys who call themselves traders. They have to tell us how they make their money. It's not business as usual now. We should not be entertaining these boys moving around saying they are traders, they are millionaires, they are billionaires, they risked, they made billion. No. We are insulting the intelligence of people who understand this thing very well, especially those people who are doing it. They are quiet traders. They trade. Bro, they lose. And when you lose, you understand how to manage risk. People blow accounts. In fact, more than 95% are blowing their accounts. People are losing money. And when they lose money, they now learn how to manage risk. You learn that now you have to grow slowly. You cannot grow faster. And this thing remains risky however how much you try. So it is something that you should do in quietness. And when you hear that somebody is a Forex trader, it is just like any other business. Allow that person to thrive slowly. This person is just doing any other normal business. It is not some magical thing where you will enter and buy GLEs, buy a Mercedes Benz faster and all that. No, I understand there are traders who are making it big. There are traders who are making a lot of money. Yes, but they understand that there are also risks. And if you ask them if they can continue doing all that during their lifetime, they tell you no, invest in any other business. This thing looks like gambling. That is what we need to understand from these boys. These boys should not be moving around lying to the country. And you people with big platforms, you welcome them and then you focus on the motivational aspect. That is not the right way to do it. Like now, Chuka Kenyan Prince, the boy says that he can make $1 million or $2 million in a day. Do you know in a month that is 60 million Kenya shillings? 60 million Kenya shillings. That boy makes 60 million Kenya shillings. The boys have to tell us exactly how they are making their money. They should stop lying to fellow young people. This is worse than gambling, bro. It is worse than betting that the government is trying to regulate. I heard in parliament recently when members of parliament were arguing how to reintroduce the 20% on betting, because now this thing is a menace to the society. Now, this Forex thing is worse than it, because it is lying to these young boys that you can take all your money, open a link on someone's profile, deposit $100, and then make billions. No. This is a cancer to the country. We need to bring out the reality from these boys. How are they making their money? How are they sustaining their lives? This information has to be let out to help other young people to understand that it is not easy to make money. They say making money is easy, especially these big businessmen who are leveraging their wealth to make more money. But making money as a young person from down, it is not easy. And advice on making money should be practical. So as a young trader out there, as a person who is starting trading, I can tell you that trading indeed makes money, but a lot of people are going to lose money, and you are highly likely to lose your money, and you may not make money in trading, but it is worth it if you try and if you manage your risk properly. Thank you for listening to me. This is Gidia Kali, and we shall meet again in another video. Peace.